Hey guys, turn this light down a little bit. Woo! There we go. How is everyone? It's Caroline from Happy Holistic Hippie. I'm waiting to see if anybody jumps on live. I just wanted to say for anybody watching live or watching the replay, if you want to leave a comment or question down below, I can get back to you in the video, or I can respond to you individually and answer your questions or your comments. So just keep that in mind. Hoping people are going to jump on. If not, that's okay. I am here today to talk to you about the 3 ways that you can use essential oils to improve your health and wellness. So we'll just see if anybody comes on. How's everybody doing on this Wednesday? Got my Power Wiener shirt on. Not really, but. So we will go ahead and get started. So there are 3 ways that you can use essential oils to boost your mood, your wellness, your health, all of the above. And those 3 ways are aromatically, topically, and internally. And I'm going to talk about all 3 of those ways, and I've got some examples over here as well. So the first way is aromatically, and you can use oils aromatically by either just inhaling them directly from the bottle. You can use a diffuser like the one I've got back here. I've got some other ones I'm going to show you. You can use diffuser jewelry, like this is a diffuser necklace. And this is a bracelet. This necklace came from Lava Essentials. It's a website, and this one I just made myself. These are lava stone beads, so they're really porous, and you put the essential oil on the stone, and then you kind of rub it in, and then it just diffuses throughout the day. So it's a really good way if you're at work or something and need a pick-me-up, you can have that just kind of on you. And you can also like put it through your hair. When your hair's down or even up, you can just kind of zhuzh it through your hair, and your hair is going to be like a natural diffuser. So that's another great way to diffuse your oils. This is a diffuser. This is doTERRA's Petal Diffuser. This comes with the Home Essentials kit and there's one other kit it comes with. I can't think of it right now. The Aroma Touch Diffuse kit, I think, comes with this. This is the smallest diffuser that doTERRA has got, and I've used it so much I've like wiped off the writing on it, but this has got settings for 1, 2, and 4 hours, and it's got like a little light. You can use the light or not use the light, so it has lots of different options. This is a great one like for your bedside, and let me turn that off. This is a great one for your bedside, for your kids' nightstand. They can use it as a nightlight or not, and it's really quiet, so these are great. This one I've got going behind me, this is doTERRA's Aroma Light Diffuser, I want to say. I think that's what it is. This is one of my favorite ones. This one can go for 4 and 8 hours, I want to say. When it's on the 8-hour setting, it's going to be having some output for about 15 seconds, and then it's off for about 15 seconds. So it's going to go off and on and off and on, so you don't get used to the smell. And that's a great way to make it last through the night too. So this is another great one. And just like this one, the lights are optional, so there's lots of options. Another one of my favorites is, it's hard to see, but is a brand called Your Power or UR Power. These you can get from Amazon. They're really affordable. These light up with like a whole rainbow display of colors, where the doTERRA, this one is just like a white light, and then the Aroma Light has got a soft purple light, but this one can go clear, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and you can cycle it through the colors, or you can stop it on a specific color if that's what one you want. So it's got a mist button, and it can go for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or continuous until it just runs out. And there are actually 2 sizes of this. I gave my bigger one to my dad when I visited. This one holds 300 milliliters, and the larger one holds about 500 milliliters. So these can last a really long time if you're wanting to have your home smell good for several hours or through the night, if you're getting sick or your kids are sick or you need support to sleep, these that run for a lot of hours are really great to invest in. So I can, if you're interested, these from Amazon are a lot cheaper than the doTERRA ones, but you get what you pay for. I love these, but the little inside ring right there is just plastic, and essential oils can eventually kind of break down plastics, so that can malfunction over time, whereas the doTERRA diffusers, they all have this metal ring around the agitator or whatever it's called that diffuses the oil. So that one's not going to break down. This one's going to last for freaking ever. So they're a little more expensive, but if you want one that you know is going to last for years, you know, the doTERRA ones are great. The other ones are cheaper, but they might break. So when you diffuse the oils, they can either act to be very stimulating or very calming. When we inhale oils, it actually triggers our limbic system. It goes over our olfactory nerves, or I'm not a scientist, but it goes through our olfactory system, which triggers the limbic system. And our limbic system is actually tied to emotions and memories. So if you smell something like orange or lavender or something that you attribute a good memory to, sometimes you smell something and you can't place what that feeling, you just get a feeling. And sometimes it's really hard, like, where do I know that smell from? Excuse me. But that's the limbic system. If you've ever smelled something and it just takes you right back to a place or elicits a really happy or, you know, a not so good memory, that's our limbic system. So using oils aromatically, we are able to stimulate the limbic system, and that is how essential oils can really boost and enhance our mood. So diffusing is the easiest way to kind of manage your mood and stress, because it's so easy just to smell it and it elicits a response almost immediately. And then you can also cleanse the air with a diffuser. So oils like On Guard, that is our protective blend. I don't even know what I was going to say. The protective blend, or oils like lemon, or there's one called Purify. They have essential oils in it. When released into the air, they are actually going to cleanse the air of airborne pathogens. So during cold and flu season, this guy is what you want to be diffusing, because it's got things like clove and wild orange and cinnamon bark and rosemary. Those are all immune boosting oils, and they have properties to cleanse the air. Like, I'm just saying the same thing over and over, but so you can clean the air with something like this. And this is the one that I use in situations where I know that there could be mold or mildew. I get this going because that is how I prevent myself from having reactions to those things. So, to boost your mood, citrus oils are really, really invigorating. And I don't know what this is doing, trying to reconnect. Okay. So citrus oils are really uplifting to the mood, because most people have good memories with citrus. So oils like wild orange, there's one called Citrus Bliss that is a mix of lots of citruses and a little vanilla. It smells like a dreamsicle. It smells amazing. So you can diffuse to uplift your mood, and it can help motivate you with these oils. There's actually an oil called Motivate, which is awesome. So at work or in a classroom or at home, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you need some motivation to get the chores done, put this in your diffuser and it's going to make you have the motivation to do what you need to do. There are also emotional aromatherapy oils Like this one's called Elevation. It's backwards, I'm sorry. And here's one called Cheer. So doTERRA has these special blends that if you want to feel a certain way, just pop it in your diffuser and it's going to enhance your mood and just lighten your load and just make you feel so much better. They smell really clean and fresh. Citrus is also a great, almost everyone loves the smell of citrus. So if you have a diffuser at work or in the classroom or just in a large group, like during an essential oil class, citrus is something that almost everyone is going to really enjoy. So that's a great tip if you're diffusing in a large group. People can have different tastes and you don't want to do something that's too spicy or too sweet, or citrus is always just a good go-to. You can also diffuse oils at night to completely do the opposite. So you can use oils aromatically to decrease your stress, to promote calmness and promote restful sleep, to calm the emotions. So oils like, we've got an oil called Serenity, and this is a pre-made blend. This is the restful blend, and it's got things like lavender, cedarwood, hoe wood, ylang ylang, marjoram, rum and chamomile, vetiver, vanilla, and Hawaiian sandalwood. So when these oils are combined, they elicit a really calming effect. So you can put this in your diffuser right by your nightstand. What I like to do is I like to put it in my diffuser and turn it on for about 20 minutes or so and close my bedroom door while I'm like finishing doing whatever I need to do before I go to bed. And then when I come into my room, it's like, oh, it's like a spa, and it's just because it's kind of built up in the room. And then when you go to lay down, you're just going to be like enveloped in this cloud of serenity. So it's awesome. Serenity is a great one. Another really calming oil is one called vetiver. Vetiver smells kind of like dirt. It's made from the roots of the vetiver plant, so it smells really earthy. But sometimes even if the oils don't smell great, your body's response is worth it not. I mean, you can mix this with other things to make it smell great, but this is going to really, this is like the most powerful calming oil that there is vetiver. So this one diffused along with some other calming oils. This one's really, if you've got cranky babies or if you have a really hard time falling asleep and relaxing, this is a great oil to use. But I will say that things like diffusing, we tend to, I know I'm really guilty of it, we've got to turn our screens off. The screens, the light is not good for our brain activity to help it wind down. We need to really actually be relaxing our minds. So if you put these into your diffuser and you just stay on your phone or your tablet or, that's not going to help you really fall asleep. You really need to try and commit to turning off your screen, like minimizing the distractions, do some deep breathing, really concentrate on relaxing, and that's going to help you fall asleep a lot better than, you can't just put these in a diffuser and then keep surfing on the web and think you're going to fall asleep. You have to help the oils out a little bit. I'm bad about that, but I know what I need to do. So that is diffusing. So if anybody has any questions about diffusing, they can leave it down below or send me a message. If I've got tons of great diffuser recipes that are my personal faves. I've got like notebooks full of them. So if you want some recipes, hit me up. Okay, the next way that we can use essential oils is topically. When we apply the oils to our skin, they first enter our skin, and then they enter our capillaries and then our bloodstream. So that's how they actually get, when we put them on, our body is actually absorbing them into our bloodstream, and that's how the oils can affect us, our health, our mood, any kind of actual skin condition. So that's how that's working. So you're going to either apply the oils directly to the area of concern. So for example, if you've got a rash or irritated skin or anything like that. You could put some lavender straight on it. You might want to dilute it with some coconut oil, but you can put, I'll just jump into this. Like, for example, doTERRA has got their own line of skincare. So these are just a few of my skincare items, but this facial cleanser has got melaleuca and peppermint. So when I put this on my skin is absorbing the benefits of the melaleuca, which is very cleansing to the skin. It helps rid bacteria, and the peppermint is going to lift away impurities, and it's really invigorating. And they've actually, this is not they've actually got a new updated version of this line. So I'm almost out of this, and then my moisturizer has got lavender, jasmine, geranium, and frankincense. So like I said, lavender is really soothing. Frankincense is as well. Frankincense is great and is known to help improve skin impurities and imperfections. Jasmine and geranium are also really supportive to the skin. So, and then I've got an anti-aging eye cream, frankincense, ylang ylang, and blue tansy. So they put certain oils in these things because they know that when applied topically, they're going to support your skin in a certain way. So that's one way you can use your oils topically on your skin for skin support. You can also use oils topically, say you have a headache. Peppermint Touch is my best friend. This is any of these oils in a doTERRA brown bottle like this. These are pre-diluted with fractionated coconut oil. Fractionated coconut oil is a carrier oil, and you want to use a carrier oil to dilute your oils for sensitive skin, and the fractionated coconut oil is a type of carrier oil. You don't want to use something like olive oil or a heavy greasy oil. Fractionated coconut oil is really light. It doesn't stain. It doesn't alter. It doesn't smell like anything. It's not greasy feeling. So it's mixed with the coconut oil in there. And these are pre-diluted to be safe for sensitive skin and children and anyone. These are just ready to go. So these are great. What I like to do if I've got a headache is I put a little on my temples, across my forehead, and then on the back of my neck. And then this is going to be really, really cooling, and it's going to relieve head tension, any kind of stress in your neck. It works amazing. So you can apply it kind of in the area that you're hurting, like that. You can, say you've got a stomach ache, you can use Digest Zen. This is our tummy blend, our digestive blend. So if your stomach is hurting, you're going to want to, I'm not gonna lift my shirt up, but you're going to go in a circular motion on your stomach where it's hurting. And something like this though, you might need to apply it every 15-20 minutes until you're feeling better, because oils are not like a use it once and you're all better. You have to keep reapplying. You have to use them consistently and routinely, and you're gonna see a difference. But so when you apply this to your skin, it's actually absorbed, and you're putting it on your stomach, your intestines, and it's gonna help calm and soothe them and kind of soothe any of the issues that you've got going on. Another great way to use oils topically is something like our Breathe Stick. So this is a pre-made, like a vapor stick. It's like Vicks Vapor Rub, but it's not, it's oils. Comes in a little, you roll it up. And I like to apply this to my chest to decrease congestion, open the airways. I really like to use this at night so that I can take, I've got a deviated septum, so it's hard for me to take nice deep breaths. This is really great for exercise, yoga, just anything you need to take some really good deep breaths before you go on a run. This is a great way to open your airways by applying it to the chest. You can do a little on your nose, up on your throat, but this is great. Another way to use oils topically is something like our In Tune blend. This is the focus blend. And you want to put something like this on the back of your neck, and you want to focus going kind of from the base of each ear. And that is actually, you're rolling that right across your brain stem. And so your spinal cord and your brain stem and all the good parts are absorbing this oil, and that's why this can help you focus. That's why you want to place it on the back of your neck, because it's sending it, you're applying it, and it's absorbing in the places that you want those body functions, those body systems to be supported. So In Tune is another great one. If you're hurting, this is a pre-made discomfort blend that I've made. It's got frankincense, copaiba, deep blue, lemongrass, and marjoram. So anytime I have got any soreness or pain, I can roll this directly onto the joint or the muscle or wherever. If my neck's hurting, if my back's hurting, my knee, you're gonna apply this directly to that area. And just like the Digest Zen, you might need to apply it every 15 or 20 minutes until it starts feeling better, and then just reapply it as needed. So it's another great way. And then lastly, one of my favorite ways to use oils topically is like this is my immune blend that I've pre-made. I'm almost out of it. But every morning and every night, I like to put this onto the bottoms of my feet. And the reason that we put oils on the bottoms of our feet is because they have larger pores. Since the pores are larger, it is absorbed into our bloodstream a lot faster. There's better absorption. There's no sweat glands, so it can absorb better, and it's not going to just be sweated off. And a little something called reflexology. Reflexology suggests that every nerve line of our body ends in our feet. So I've got a chart somewhere, but like on your foot, say this is your foot, your big toe corresponds to your brain. That's the only one I really know a lot because I use that area a lot. But each specific place of your foot, I know kind of on your ankle, can deal with like pregnancy and hormonal things like that. So there's all sorts of charts, and I'm gonna do a video once I know more about it. I don't want to talk about something I don't really know about, but reflexology is awesome because you can apply a little bit of oil to the bottoms of your feet, and it can affect a body system that you might not even be able to get to with an oil, like your kidneys or your liver, things like that. You can detoxify, you can support, you can boost your immune system. So that is the best place to apply your oils, is to the bottoms of your feet. Children, the bottoms of the feet and along the spine. These are really going to get these oils into their bloodstream to support their bodies, and that's what we want to do. It's not, I was really confused when I was told to put them on my feet. I was like, I can't smell it from my toes way down there, like under the covers. I did not even get it. But after some research and some education, it's just, that is the area of our body that sucks it all up, and then our body distributes it to the body systems that we need support. And then lastly, I just wanted to mention something like our On Guard hand sanitizing mist. So this is a great way to use oils topically because On Guard can not only clean the air, but it can clean surfaces. It can clean your hands, it can clean your countertops. So when you, oh, it smells so good. You can spray that on your hands, and instead of using traditional sanitizers that are actually not very good for us because we build up resistance to the bad stuff, this is awesome because it's not drying, it actually is moisturizing. So it's another great way to use oils topically. I think that's it. All right. And then the last way that you can use essential oils is internally. And I just want to make a note that the following statements I'm about to say only apply to doTERRA essential oils from my point of view. Well, I want to educate you that please, please, please do not ingest or even use topically an essential oil that you have bought from a store, GNC, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, any of those places. I mean, they're just not, if you watch my previous video, I talk about the importance of quality. What you get, what you pay for. So don't buy anything you have bought from a store, anything you've bought online, even if it says it's doTERRA. It probably isn't doTERRA if it's like on Amazon, or any other oil from somebody's trunk. I mean, you're not gonna get your oils from a trusted person. If you really want the therapeutic benefits, you have to have therapeutic grade oils. That's just how it goes. You get what you pay for, and if you want the benefits, get good oils. Okay, so you can only ingest therapeutic grade oils. That's important to note. When you ingest an essential oil, it goes into our bloodstream through the lining of our stomach and our GI tract, and then it's transported through the rest of our body. Just like anything else, a true essential oil can be metabolized by organs like the liver and then excreted. So our bodies know what to do with whole food, plant-based things. If they're synthetic, your body is not going to like that. That's why people are ending up in the hospital and things like that, because they're using oils that are not truly essential oils, and they're using them in a therapeutic way. And you just can't do that, unfortunately. So when using any essential oil internally, I want you to please, please contact your wellness advocate or your mentor or whoever got you started with essential oils, because they should be able to tell you how to safely ingest essential oils without hurting yourself. doTERRA has made it really easy to stay safe in knowing which of their oils you can ingest by placing a supplement box on here. So here's On Guard, which is safe to take internally. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but it says supplement, essential oil supplement facts, and it's got all that kind of stuff. If there's an oil that's only to be used aromatically or topically, it doesn't have the supplement facts. So Elevation doesn't have supplement facts because some essential oils just cannot be ingested. I think wintergreen is one that's, you cannot ingest that. I'm not sure what's in, just some of the oils our bodies cannot process, and doTERRA knows that because we've done so much research. Well, not we, they, the royal we, but they've done so much research and so much testing, third-party testing, to ensure that, yes, that oil is safe to ingest. Our body can react to it fine and use it for therapeutic benefits rather than hurting us. We just wouldn't do that. So another great way, if you're kind of nervous about, a lot of people are a little nervous about ingesting oils because they've heard all these horror stories, but those weren't really essential oils, or they were essential oils. Another great way is doTERRA has got their own soft gels. So these are little pre-made supplement soft gels. And right here I've got our seasonal blend, which is called Tri-Ease, and this has got lemon, lavender, and peppermint, and I have replaced my over-the-counter allergy medication with this little bad boy. So this is great. I just take one a day, but it says you can take 1 to 2 as needed. So sometimes if it's like I'm really sneezing and stuff, I take one in the morning and one at night. There's a whole line of On Guard products. There's an On Guard Plus soft gel, and this has got On Guard, black pepper, oregano, and melissa for additional immune support. So what I like to do is as soon as I feel a symptom of sickness coming, or I feel it, I take one of these in the morning and one of these at night every day until I'm feeling better. And this really stops it in its tracks, and this is amazing. You can actually you can take one of the little soft gels, looks like this, and you can pop it open with like a safety pin or something, and you can squeeze this into a roller. You do a few of these, and then you've got some of the most expensive immune boosting oils. Melissa is like $135 wholesale for a bottle, a 5 ml bottle. So I can't remember how much these are, like maybe 20 something bucks. So you're getting, like, you don't even understand the value that you're getting when you get something like this, because it's got oils that are really expensive, and there's 60 soft gels in here. So these you don't take every day. You don't want to build up like resistance to it. You only want to take things like this when you are sick. You use other oils to prevent getting sick, but then if you start feeling sick, this will nip it in the bud. And then there's several other soft gels, but these are my favorite. And then we have Serenity soft gels, which are the Restful Complex. These have got our Serenity oil along with lavender, L-theanine, lemon balm, passion flower, and German chamomile. And these are little brown soft gels. And you can take one of these to relieve anxious feelings, and you can take 2 of these to help fall asleep and promote restful sleep. So about every other night, I take 2 of these, and they really, really help promote restful sleep. I love these. Another really important way to use oils internally is through our supplements. These are our Lifelong Vitality supplements. We have got Microplex Food Nutrient Complex, which these are from Whole Foods. These come in a 3-pack when you use the Loyalty Rewards program, which is our, it's like a frequent flyer program where you earn points and you get free stuff. So this is placed together, and you save a lot of money. This is only about $70 when you use it through the LRP, and otherwise it's a lot more expensive. So you've got the Food Nutrient Essential E-Omega, so you've got your omegas, and Cellular Vitality Complex Alpha CRS. So these have got oils like this one's got peppermint, ginger, and caraway. In the E-Omegas, we've got clove, frankincense, thyme, cumin, wild orange, peppermint, ginger, caraway, German chamomile. And then the Food Nutrient Complex, we've got caraway, ginger, peppermint, and those are for making sure that a lot of supplements, I've never been a supplement taker until now. Well, I have taken like multivitamins, and they usually make my stomach hurt. A lot of supplements can upset your stomach. So these have got the Digest Zen Tummy Tamer in it to keep your stomach from feeling all icky and yucky. So these are everything. These are the foundation of our wellness. If you are not using good or any supplements, this is something really to consider. And I'm going to do a whole video about these really soon, because these are life-changing. We're still talking about internal usage of the oils, so that's another great way to get your oils internally. And doTERRA also makes these veggie capsules. These are these little empty veggie caps. Comes with like 120, 160. So these little veggie caps. And I have been on a protocol of taking 2 drops of frankincense and 2 drops of copaiba twice a day in a capsule. And both of these, frankincense is everything. Frankincense is life, and copaiba is what I've been calling frankincense's little brother, because frankincense supports every system in our body. It's an anti-inflammatory, it's going to boost your immune system, it's going to promote clear, healthy skin, it's going to help manage your mood, it's going to give you better sleep, and combined with copaiba, this does what he does almost. They're like a powerhouse together. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But so you can make your own little gel caps, and say you have come down with that dreaded 3-letter F word, you can make a little capsule with frankincense, lemon, oregano, on guard, and melaleuca. Those 5 are like the powerhouse when you're sick. You can do 2 drops of each of those in a gel cap, and you're going to take that probably 3 or 4 times a day when you're getting sick. And that's kind of like a homemade version of these On Guard Plus pills, but these don't have the lemon and melaleuca in it, so you could add some of those too, because those are all really germ busting oils. So that's another great way that you can use your oils internally. And lastly, you can add oils to water, like citrus oils like lemon. This is an awesome water bottle. You don't want to add oils to plastic. Essential oils can break down plastics. So this has got a plastic outside, and then it's got a inner glass water bottle. So I like to put lemon in my water every day because it helps flush out toxins, and it just helps me stay hydrated better because it tastes so good. You can do lemon, orange, grapefruit, lime, lots of citruses. If your stomach was hurting, you could put a drop of peppermint, and that would help soothe your stomach. Lots of people like to put oil like cinnamon or something in their tea. You can add oils to your foods. I've made peppermint brownies before that are really good. I've added basil, oregano, thyme to like Italian foods. So not only is it going to taste great, but you're getting the benefits of the essential oils that are helping your body as well. So that's kind of it. Those are the 3 ways that you can use your oils. Aromatically with a diffuser jewelry, smell it straight from the bottle, put it in your hair. You can use it topically by buying pre-made doTERRA products like skincare products. Our touch rollers are pre-diluted so that you can use them on children, babies, sensitive skin, elderly. You can even use these on your pets. You need to talk to me about which ones are safe for pets, but you can use oils like that. Use oils topically to boost your immune system on the bottoms of your feet, and internally through supplements, the soft gels, making your own veggie caps, adding oils to your water or to your food. Those are all great ways to get your oils internally. So that does it for this video. My next video is going to be covering doTERRA's top 10 oils, which are like life. Every home needs the top 10 oils because they can just individually, they do so much, but when they're together, they're just incredible. So I'm also having an online Essential Oils 101 class this next Wednesday, January 31st at 7 p.m. And that is in a private Facebook group that I've got. So if you would like to attend, you can comment below or send me a direct message and I will add you to that group, and then you can be there and join in on the fun. And there will be free prizes, giveaways during my classes. And yep. Oh, I'll also be posting my upcoming class schedule for the month of February, I think today or tomorrow. And I'm also working on getting a library space in Lincolnton so that I can have some workshops that you guys can actually attend. And if anybody is willing to host a class or party or workshop for me, all you have to do is I'll help invite people. I'll just come to your house or another common space that can accommodate people, and I will teach everybody about the oils, experience them. We can make, you know, a pillow spray, a body scrub, any kind of little make and take, and then I'll just come and I'll bring everything. You just have to invite the people. I just need a way to get to more people. I'm hoping this library will work. And if you host a class, I will give you a free diffuser. So if you're interested in that, hit me up. Give this video a like if you learned something. Share it with a friend if you think that they could use some of this information, if they would find it beneficial. Follow my Instagram account at Happy Holistic Hippie for daily, I'm trying to get better, but for pretty consistent oil education, as well as my Facebook group here, Happy Holistic Hippie Essentials. I post tons of information and educational materials. And then, like I said at the beginning, if you guys want to comment below with any questions or comments, I will be happy to get back to you guys and answer all of those. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Take care, everybody.